if you're a beginner violinist, you might experience some difficulty straightening the left wrist out as you play the violin. In this video, I'm going to show you one fun and easy tip on how to fix your wrist. Stick around to the end of the video. Hi there, my name is Eric. I'm a violinist. Thanks for coming across the channel. I do violin vlogs, how-to tutorials, product reviews. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Please make sure to hit the bell notifications. It helps me a lot as a content creator, and it helps me provide more videos for you. So today I just finished like an entire day of teaching, and I came up with something really clever. And I have to say, I don't know if this way of DIY straight wrist technique is out there, but anyways, I just had this idea, and if there isn't, then I'm just pretty astounded by my own genius. So what are you gonna need for this exercise? You're gonna need a pencil, which is one I have right here. Actually, yeah, I have a pencil right here. And you're gonna need one rubber band, and you wanna make sure that this rubber band is elastic enough to be able to fit like on the back of the violin. So oftentimes when we learn the violin, we have this problem of collapsing the wrist. And beginners think that if you collapse, especially young beginners, they think that if you collapse your wrist, then some reason that your finger goes farther, but actually that's not the case. If you have a straighter wrist, then you're allowing more space for the hand to reach farther notes, whether it's in first, second, or if you're reaching for a higher position. It makes the process so much easier. So step one, you're gonna need this rubber band. You're gonna take your violin and you're gonna hold it to the back. You see these three corners over here on the violin, and you're gonna put this rubber band as like a triangle. So I'm gonna do this real quick. So that's the first step. And then you're gonna want to have this violin rubber band a little bit higher, just like that. Up, fail. So you're gonna want this this rubber band a little bit higher. Of course, you want to make sure you have an elastic band, because I have a full-size violin. This really works well if you have like an 1/8 size violin with a student that has like an 1/8, a quarter, dare I say a half size, but definitely if you have a full-size violin, you want to make sure that you get a larger rubber band. Now, the next step is that you have your pencil. And if you're a teacher watching this video, if you want to humor your student, you could also sharpen this pencil, and you'll understand why in a moment. You're gonna want to place the pencil what is on the left side of the instrument here, so that way you are able, so the student who has the wrist over here and tries to collapse, the pencil will touch the wrist, and it'll be a nice gentle reminder if they get poked that they need to straighten their wrist out. So I'm gonna slide this pencil through here, and we'll see how it goes. So this is what the end result looks like from the violin right over here, and on the back, this is what it looks like. So you have this triangle rubber band, and you put this pencil here. Again, this is mostly for beginners. If you have a expensive violin and you're a beginner, then you probably shouldn't be doing this because it might damage the varnish. But anywho, this is a great way to kind of get yourself set up with a straight wrist and a nice, again, little gentle reminder. The end result is this. So every time I try to collapse my wrist, you'll notice that the pencil is clearly there, that if I go this way, then if I go this way, sorry, brain fart, it's been a long day. If I go this way, then again, my wrist is gonna touch my pencil, and that'll just be like, okay, I gotta remind myself to have a straight wrist. And believe it or not, I've had like a pretty much 100% success rate today. And of course, every student is different. Every child is different. Every violinist is different when they're starting out. And this is just one fun, helpful way to kind of keep your students engaged in the classroom, and also something to kind of be like their mind is all of a sudden on red alert because all they're trying to do is avoid that sharp pencil. So, but of course, if you're a nice teacher, then of course you can flip it over and you can use the the eraser part, so that way if it does bump, then nothing does happen to them. But again, like a nice little bump, and it'll be a gentle reminder for them to really make sure that the wrist is straight. And I want to point out that having a straight wrist is important because you will have more accurate intonation as a result. If you have a collapsed wrist and you use your fourth finger, aka your pinky tends to be the weakest link out of all four fingers that are available for you on the fingerboard on the violin. So you want to make sure you're giving your pinky as much possibility to get notes in tune, and also more comfort for the hand and for the pinky and for the rest of the fingers. So you want to make sure that you accomplish that with comfort, and one way to do that is having a straight wrist. I hope you found this video fun and enjoyable, and I hope you can apply this in the classroom or in the practice room. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notifications. Again, it helps me out as a content creator, and whenever you hit the bell notifications, you get notified for when new videos come out. So please make sure to hit those notification bells. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.